Hey guys, today I want to make a video about flowers. So you'll unlock flowers once you get to the second island. I open up SFL World and go to the land expansions page. You can see here, once you get to the second island, you will start unlocking flower beds here at the first expansion. You'll get more as you go throughout the islands, and by the time you get to the end of the second island, you'll get all 3 flower beds and beehives that you get from just expanding. So like I said, the flower beds, you get them, but you also get these beehives that just fill up as you go. And as long as you have a flower planted, these will fill up over time. By default, they fill up at 1 full hive per day, and you get 1 honey per hive to start with. One thing I forgot to add when I originally recorded this video was that if you harvest your beehives when they're full, they have a 10% chance to give you a bee swarm. And what a bee swarm does is it increases the amount that your currently growing crops will give you by 0.2. And each hive has a 10% chance, and if you get multiple hives, they could stack up. So if you got 2 hives, it would increase your currently growing crop yield by 0.4. There are skills and SFTs that can increase that chance, and there's also a skill that will increase that 0.2 to 0.3. So I have some flowers here that are done planting, and I'll grab them. Here you can see I got 4 flowers from 3 flower beds. And the reason for that is there is different things that boost how many flowers you get. So there's the butterfly that has a 20% chance of +1 flower. There are some skills that increase the chances of getting extra flowers. There's 10% chance of +1, and there's, I guess that's the only skill. But there's also some SFTs that are pretty cheap that give you a chance at extra. Here's a chicory that gives you an extra. And there's a desert rose that gives you an extra. And you can see here they both have 10% chance of getting +1. If you have both of them, that doesn't mean you have a 20% chance of getting a +1. It means you have 2 individual chances of getting +1. So if you have both of these and you get super lucky, you can get 3 flowers from 1 flower bed. So flowers are very good for everyone, especially new players, because the seeds are so cheap for them. Here you can see like this is by default 1 day, but I have time reductions on it. So this is by default 1 day. It's 16 coins, which is basically nothing. And you get flowers which can be either sold on the marketplace here in the limited tab. Each week there's going to be some different flowers to sell. You can sell 1 of them every week, or you can give them to NPCs and get gifts from them. So I'm going to go to the flower page of SFL World, and here I'm going to decide what I want to plant. I usually try and get like a decent stock of every flower. So I'm going to plant some of these bloom seed flowers because lines up with my buffs and whatnot right now. So I'm going to try and get some that I have a small amount of. So I need either white balloon flowers or like blue daffodils. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to see what I need for these. So for the white balloon flowers, I need white daffodils. White daffodils, I don't really have many of. You can see here, I only have 8 white daffodils. And for the blue daffodil, I need purple carnations. So I have 9 purple carnations, so slightly more purple carnations. So I might plant like 1 of one and like 2 of the other. So how this works on SFL World is for white blue flower, it says you can grow it with bloom seed. The bloom seed is the 2-day seed, plus 1 of these combinations. And if you click on best recipe, it tells you the best order or the quickest order to get to that flower is. So you start by growing a yellow pansy, and then with that yellow pansy, you grow a yellow cosmos. With that yellow cosmos, you grow a white daffodil, and then with that white daffodil, you grow a white balloon flower. So I think I'm gonna plant like get 1 white balloon flower and a couple blue daffodils. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna select the bloom seed, and we're gonna use the white daffodil, wherever that is, here, to get white balloon flower. We're gonna do 1 of those, and then we're going to do some of the blue daffodils. 1 more blue daffodil. There we go. So now I have those growing, and they'll grow in a day and 7 hours. We'll show you gifting them. So come over to the plaza, and there's some NPCs that are probably better than others to gift to based on their rewards. You can see if you come to the flower page on SFL World, if you scroll to the bottom, you can see what rewards they'll give you. So some of the ones that I like gifting to are Raven, because she gives you rare keys for every 160, and you can gift her purple daffodils, which are pretty easy to grow. I like gifting to Finn because he also gives you a rare key, and you could just give him blue Cosmos, which is a 1 day growth time. I like gifting to Cornwall. He gives you a luxury key. You could give him either red balloon flowers or blue balloon flowers because they're super easy to grow. Those are pretty much the main NPCs that I like gifting to. There's some other good ones too, but those are the main ones that I usually do. So we'll come over here, we'll gift to Cornwall. So we'll go gift, and I'll choose either a blue balloon flower or a red because those are the easiest ones to grow. And I'll gift him, and you can see that the bar up here moved up a bit. So I got 10 reputation or 10 friendship points with him, whatever, and I need 200 to get a luxury key. So it takes 20 of the flowers to get one gift from him. You can gift each NPC 1 flower per day. So I can come over here and give a flower to Raven as well. Like I said, she likes the purple daffodils. And I actually got a gift. I filled up the bar here, so I can claim that, claim the key, and now I have a rare key. I usually save up my keys and I'll do like a key opening video. But that's basically it. Flowers are super useful for new players because, like I said, they're pretty profitable. They're super cheap to grow them, and you can start getting keys and honey and stuff like that. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys.